Welcome back. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, join Krista Voda and Ralph Shaheen for all the latest motorsports news. They'll bring you up to speed on NASCAR Cup, Nationwide Series, and Camping World Truck Series at Texas, MotoGP in Spain, and much more. That's the Speed Report, Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on Speed. Your armor all run down at this point. It's Joey Saldana leading Dale Blaney, Steve Kinzer, Jason Myers, and Terry McCarl. We want to take a look at Fred Raymer, though. He's up 7 positions, started 13th. He is now in 6th. Donnie Schatz running right behind him in 7th as we restart Brad Doty with 11 laps to go, and Blaney taking a shot at Saldana. Can't get there. Steve Kinzer throwing his name into the mix.
Boy, Blaney, for some reason, really struggling off of turn 2, it seems like.
Whoa, Kinzer took a little hop right there. That upset his car, and Jason Myers with a run on Kinzer. Myers with a look to the inside on Steve.
Good, still multi-groove races. Did you see the guys running the top, running the bottom? Oh, that big hole. Kinzer hits it again going into 3.
That's 2 consecutive laps that Steve has hit the wrong mark, but right now he's holding down that 3rd position still. Raymer now into 5th and coming after Jason Myers. Fast Freddie Raymer started 13th, and he now runs 5th, but time is running out.
Having a good weekend as Raymer ran 5th last night.
Myers just in front of Raymer as you look at the top 5. Right behind them, Donnie Schatz. Donnie Schatz still safely in championship position. He races in the 6th spot.
You heard him say with his interview with Dave Despain earlier that he wants to win every race, but he's also smart enough to know that you take what you can get. He knows if he burns the tires off, we talked about that, if it blows out, tears a brake line off or breaks the suspension part, he's in trouble. So he's a smart race car driver.
There's my favorite view right here, the Armor All in-car shot, the one looking forward where you can kind of see these cars dance around. Look at how fast, well, how slow Craig Delansky's going there on the back straightaway. He has a problem and wants to get out of that race car in a hurry. Has he got some hot feet down there, some hot oil? What's going on, Brad?
Yeah, I don't know if...
yeah, he's got
on
his
fire.
legs on fire.
It's still burning there, so either fuel line ruptured or something there, but yeah, obviously he wanted to get out of that thing. You can see the scorch marks on his fire suit.
Working Woody coming over there with Eric Maley's behind the wheel.
See the discoloration in his right leg on his fire suit.
Driver's worst fear, and again, take us through what might cause that.
Their fuel lines inside the race car. We'll get a look here. It's down the front straight of the black car right in the bottom of the screen as he goes in the corner.
He's already out of the throttle, and you can see a
see
little
some
flame
flickers of flame right there.
So Craig Delansky out of the race car appears to be all right. We'll try to check on his condition when we come back. We'll dive to break. It's Joey Saldana leading Dale Blaney, and Schatz still looking like a champion. We are back and ready to go. Joey Saldana leading Dale Blaney and Steve Kinzer in the waning laps of the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series season. Blaney taking a shot at Saldana, trying to deny him his 20th feature event win as Jason Myers goes to the outside of Steve Kinzer. They'll race even down the back straightaway, very close into turn number 3, Brad.
Oh, you see the smoke. Steve Kinzer really on the throttle, but powers back by Jason Myers. Myers did what he had to do, tried to go in on the top and turn the car to get to the bottom, but Steve was still there.
Boy, and Steve really grabbed when he decided to put the throttle down. It went, man. Maybe there's a little something to grab hold of down there on the bottom.
Well, you know, the deal right there where the more you throttle it, as you saw, you can smoke that tire and over throttle it too. Steve knew that was his one chance, but he wouldn't want to do that lap after lap and overheat that right rear tire. We did get a report that it was a fuel line that came out of Craig Delansky's car. Looks like he's okay though, but obviously out of the race.
A little bit of blue tire smoke there off of Kinzer. Now he rips to the top of the racetrack in an effort to chase down the runner-up Dale Blaney, and he is gaining on Dale Blaney very quickly. So Kinzer right now knows that maybe he can get around the top in 1 and 2 and run the bottom in 3 and 4. We'll see if he can continue to close in on Dale Blaney. Donnie Schatz still running in 6. No change there. The battle is for second right now between Blaney and Kinzer.
And as a race car driver, your instincts, you want to stand on that gas pedal. So white flag out for Joey Saldana. You want to stand on the gas pedal and try to pass that guy, but you can overheat those tires on a track like this. You got to be careful.
Kinzer letting it all hang out. Me, oh my. It's going to be Joey Saldana in car number 9 as Blaney and Kinzer battle it out. 20 wins on the season for the Budweiser number 9, and it's a photo finish for second. Give it to Dale Blaney. Blaney gets there to get the job done. Jason Myers snuck in there somehow to take away 3rd from Steve Kinzer.
Steve had such a run, he went for it on the last lap and slid high, opened the door for Myers to get by him out of turn 4.
Fred Raymer will end up 5th, and Donnie Schatz is going to finish 6th and wrap up the World of Outlaws Championship. And there it is, seasons with 20-plus wins. Steve Kinzer did it 12 times, including that unbelievable 46 back in 1987 that Brad Doty knows way too much about. He finished 2nd in the points to him that year. Swindell, Mark Kinzer, and Doug Wolfgang. We'll put a cap on everything, all the different storylines. When we come back, we'll hear from the happy winner and the champion. Stay with us.
The World of Outlaws World Finals are brought to you by Armor All. Go ahead, stare. By Great Wolf Lodge, plan your family adventure. And by the 39th Annual Dirt Car Nationals, Florida, February, Dirt Track. The season is over, the final main event. Exciting. Let's go back topside to Bobby and Brad.
Climbing out of that race car, there he is, Joey Saldana. One happy band, no question about that. A great season for them, and Aaron Crocker is right there ready to speak with the driver.
Joey Saldana, the 5th driver in World of Outlaws Series history to win 20 A features. How does it feel? You've had a great season.
It's been a great season for us, and it's pretty neat. We did something Donnie Schatz has never done. He gets all the accolades, and it's all they really talk about. But this number 9 team's accomplished a lot this season. To win 20 outlaw races is huge, and especially as tough as the competition is these days, to come out and do it with Budweiser and with Casey as my owner, it's pretty awesome. I don't know what to expect. I never dreamed that I'd ever be a guy that could win 20, and maybe 20 in my lifetime, but not 20 in one season.
He may not have won the championship, but he sure had a championship caliber season. Bobby, Brad?
Yeah, he did, and great accomplishment there in finishing with the 20 wins. Saldana, the winner, as we take a look at our Armor All A-Main official results. Dale Blaney finishing 2nd. Jason Myers did a good job tonight, Brad, to finish 3rd.
Yeah, he's done everything they can, just came up a little bit short, but they definitely have a lot of momentum going into next season.
As you look at the second page, we wanted to just give a quick shout out to Tim Schaefer there, 21st to 9th. That was an excellent drive. And you see on down through the rest of the field, through Lance DeWeese, your 26th place finisher, as we put a whole bunch of cars out there tonight, 26 strong for our feature event. So the season is done, and we have the same champion once again. His name, Donnie Schatz from Fargo, North Dakota. Let's go back down to Aaron.
Your 2009 World of Outlaws Series champion. Donnie, how does it feel?
Man, it feels good. I got to, first of all, thank everybody that's made this possible for us at TSR with Chevrolet and STP, Armor All, and especially Sparker Stores. Been a great group of people to help get us here, but this race team is the guys you should be talking to. They do a whale of a job. I got to admit, I got a little conservative there in that deal, the way the tire choice was going out. We didn't know whether to go 15 or 25, and we were scared that 25 wouldn't go, and we come to hit the gas, and I mean, guys were going by on the left and right, so I got a little bit nervous there for a while, but I just got a little bit conservative, and I probably shouldn't have, but I don't think anybody was going to blaze up through there on their own. It's just glad to get it done the way we did, and just happy to be here. It'll probably sink in tomorrow. It hasn't sunk in yet.
4 consecutive championships. Steve, better watch out. Over to you, Dave.
Been quite a night here at the dirt track at the Lowe's Motor Speedway, as expected. Your Just Plugs wrap-up of the evening, race recap. How about Jimmy Owens from 8th starting spot, battling his way through the field. Terrific battle with Shannon Babb. There were concerns about the ability of these cars to pass on this racetrack. No sweat. They did a bunch of that. Saw a 3-wide pass for 3rd at the end. And young Josh Richards crowned as champion. In the sprint car division, well, Dale Blaney was a handful for the 20-time winner, Joey Saldana. But when it was all said and done, Saldana had the stuff tonight up and around the outside. For the 20th time this year, he claims an A-main victory and puts him in very fast company, only the 5th driver in history ever to do that. But championship form for Donnie Schatz, he may not have been thrilled with the way it turned out, but as Jason Myers, his title rival, said earlier tonight in our interview here, this championship not decided in one race, it's decided over the long season, and so we tip our hat to both Josh Kid Rocket Richards on the right, your late model champion, and to Donnie Schatz for the 4th consecutive year. He is the champion of the World of Outlaws Series. Hey, we hope you've enjoyed this coverage of the season's finale, the World of Outlaws World Finals, as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. On behalf of Bobby Jarrell, Brad Doty, Shane Andrews, Roger Slack, Sarah Jane Hunt, and Aaron Crocker-Evernham, I'm Dave Despain. I'll see you tomorrow night on Wind Tunnel.